Because
Very end.
what used to be multicultural and mainstream is now mainstream. The demographics have shifted.
Absolutely, yeah. So, it pays for them to do it because that whole myth about movies overseas don't do well.
That was all.
Well that theory was blown out the water
That
with
was, that was,
Black
that was
Panther.
all BS. Well, actually, it was blown out of water with Django. I
Right,
mean,
right.
it could have always been blown out of the water. But the reality is, they created a system in their mind. Oh, this doesn't work, which to me was always the dumbest thing in the world. When 2/3 of the world are people of color, it was always the dumbest thing to me. I was kind of like,
Also, it was the audience they were going to. They were going to these specific audiences. Like you go to England, or you looking at Brits who maybe aren't into the black culture. So you're going to particular audiences, and they go, yeah, but you're not really making it mainstream. So
And then I was talking to Michael Jai White, and he was telling me like all of his martial arts movies, crazy in Russia,
yeah,
Ukraine, Romania, and he was like, "Oh, I'm doing stuff ain't nobody here even seeing." He said, "But it's major in those parts." When Wesley Snipes was doing movies, the people kind of like, "Oh, Wesley felt the map." He was kind of like, no,
let me tell you something.
this artist over here is
I
killing
was
it."
in France, me and Tony, and accidentally went to the Louvre. Right, I had never been, and I saw a side door, and we got off the little bus. I said, well, "Come on, Tony, let's go to the Louvre." I mean, I'm just like, "Let's go to the Louvre."
Right.
Right.
We're here.
This black girl is at the door with this white guy, the black African girl, and she says, "Oh my God, Vanessa Bell Calloway," and I'm like, "This, you know me?" And come to find out, we were at the wrong door. But she said, "I'm gonna let you in, just go in here." But I was in Paris, France. And that shocked me. She knew my name. She knew me. She knew my movies. So it's like, you just got to, they say, build and they will come. Put it out there. People will find it. They will come.
Well, but the crazy thing is, black entertainers flourished in the 30s, 40s, and 50s in France, in England, in those places. Quincy Jones talked about playing there because he was not going to do the racism here. I remember years later, Kirk Whalum talked about the time he spent in France, Josephine Baker and others. Then you look at all of these British acts who just revered blues music, whether it was the Beatles and other groups. And so our culture was always exported